Hello, I'm going to show you how to repair this crack that I ground out with MatchCrete mender. You need a brush, equal ratio of A and B, a little bit of Portland cement, very little amount, a lot of silica sand. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is watch this whole thing before you start it. Don't try and do it along with me because some of this stuff gets a little tricky. Pour both of them into the cup. And when you're mixing it up, it's going to get a little bit cloudy at first. And you just keep mixing through that and it'll clear up. See? Okay, start off with putting just a little bit of Portland cement in there. Start with a very little amount because once this stuff gets wet, clear likes to set a little bit darker, just to gray it up a little bit at first. Okay, so that's a little green, put a little bit more in there. So that's nice and dark. Now you add the silica sand. Be careful how much Portland you add at first, because if you have to keep adding silica sand to lighten it up, it's going to get a lot thicker and it's going to set quicker. So the more runny it is, the colder it is, the longer it'll take to set. The hotter it is, the more bulky it is, the less amount of time it will take. Okay. So, you can see mixing in that silica sand lightens it up a little bit. Well, looks like we got a pretty good amount, but I'm going to put a little bit more in here so it's a little bit more bulky, easier to move with. And we got a nice concrete color. What I like to do is just take these little plastic things, pinch it like that, and just pour it in. Okay, you got your brush, some popsicle sticks, Portland. Just gonna take some of this excess off right here. Probably only go about a couple inches every time you scrape, so you don't overband. Alright, now there's a couple different ways of doing this. Either I could add more material and keep scraping it and try and wipe up the overbanding, but what I think I'm going to do is just kind of let that sit. kind of push it in with my fingers. It gets a little jelly, you can tell it's already a little tacky. What I'm going to do here is if you layer Portland over the top, it gives it more of this kind of grainy effect, not as shiny. Just put that right over the top. And I'm just going to lightly take my popsicle stick and just kind of push that all in there. Take my brush, striations, just kind of brush over. And that's how you do it.